This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of The Bad Batch, Season 3, Episode 14, titled Flash Strike. This is the second to last episode of the series, and if you haven't watched it yet, there will be major spoilers. And let's go straight into it. First, let's go with my more minor criticisms, and it's the fact that it just doesn't feel like they have enough time for everything they need to finish up with the finale, especially if it's a normal length episode. I feel like the next episode needs to be at least 40 to 50 minutes to be able to wrap the storylines that they have set up really in a well way. And I don't know, it just feels like if they just have another 20-30 minutes, which I heard it might be, and this is 100% confirmed, and I'm basically hearing it from someone who heard it, who's not even sure if it's true themselves. So I don't know if that is true, and if it is, then that's probably not going to be good if this is only 30 minutes because honestly, it isn't really enough time for them to be able to wrap everything up. There's just so much they have to do. There's basically the fact that they need to take on Tantus based on the fact it's called the Cavalry's Arrived. It seems that Rex and the other clones are going to be showing up. They have to find a way to defeat Hemlock, Scorch. If Clonex is anyone, they need to reveal it. If not, they have to defeat and most likely kill Clonex. They also have to probably set up why Rex goes into retirement in Rebels. And that's just everything I think off the top of my head. But again, this is more minor criticism and only really applies if the next episode is not able to do all this. But I do have faith for the next episode. It's just a potential doubt. But let's go into everything that was great about this. Let's start with the probably the least great part, but it was still great, which is everything with Omega. And that stuff was good, but really it was just used to set up the fact that they're going to be saving the Zillow Beast and using him or her, I'm not sure what the gender of the Zillow Beast is actually, but using the Zillow Beast to be able to go on a rampage to help them escape from Tantus. And then going on to Echo's stuff, it was honestly really cool to see him infiltrating the base, and that was a really nice moment where he gets to Emery and she actually wants to work with him, showing that she has changed. But also, everything with the Bad Batch was pretty cool to see him, since he honestly really hasn't done much during the show. As more of like a side character who barely even appeared this season. But it was really cool to see him infiltrate it and being able to sneak around the guards just enough to get further into the base. Also, him stealing the hand was pretty fun, and I was wondering why he hasn't done this before, so we could have two hands. And it seems like it did work, and he just needs to remove it to be able to access his scamp link. So that's a pretty useful thing for him to do, but he's probably going to be dying. If not, there's not really good chance of us seeing him again. But yeah, honestly, I really want to see what they do with him. Moving on to just the other great stuff. I love how competent the Empire was in this. How Rampart is basically able to counter them in basically every turn and isn't really taking any risks because of just how important this project is. It sort of feels like the opposite of Tarkin with the Death Star, where he is honestly just being very arrogant and not really showing any concern and not sending out any defenses. besides stuff that Vader basically forces the guys to go and get. But for this, he is sending patrols of V-Wings, he's sending out scout parties, and he's making sure there's no way that the good guys are going to be getting away with this. And I really love that how the Bad Batch are being fought at every point and really have to fight to gain every inch of ground and have to try and outsmart everything that Hemlock has planned. What was also really great was Rampart and just his entire performance in this. Him being just not wanting to be there, him doubting everything, and then him just freaking out and just charging away. Oh, that was such a great moment. And then him being captured was gonna be something they're setting up for the last one, where he's probably gonna try and betray them. And we'll probably just see him betray them, and then Hemlock's gonna kill him. But honestly, this looks like it's gonna be so much fun. It was just honestly just such a funny moment where they get attacked by the creature and the Babbit try to fight him off, and he just freaks out, starts screaming and running away. It's just so hard to think this guy was once Vice Admiral and he was the one who ordered the destruction of Camino. And it just feels like more that he was just kind of this loser who really didn't deserve to, be in this position, and he never really faced any real danger. I feel like it's very different than Hux, who was just made to be an idiot. But he really isn't an idiot, he's just a coward. And I think that's what makes it work because he only cares about himself, and on the other hand, everyone else really just wants to get their own goals completed. But yeah, honestly, this was just a really, really fun episode for that. And then everything with the batch just moving forward slowly towards Tantus was really exciting. I honestly cannot wait to see what happens next because this was just super exciting. I can't wait to see the end. But yeah, honestly, I want to know what you think because as I said, I really enjoyed this. I think that they did a great job, but I'm just kind of fearing that they don't have enough time to finish everything. But honestly, I do want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.